Schumacher is through into the lead.
Sensational scrap.
Absolutely brilliant.
We have a restart here in Melbourne, Australia. David Coulthard's gone off the track, a brake lockup. Michael Schumacher there behind him, and Juan Montoya in third place just makes his way through.
Montoya has to go defensive. Now you're taking a tighter line into the corner, and Michael surely will get such a good run on him through the exit. Montoya went to cover that apex, and he really had to drive to keep Michael behind him rather than the optimum line, and that's put him on his back foot.
Now Michael Schumacher right under the gearbox of Juan Montoya as they come down to turn one. He goes to the outside line. Montoya blocks. He takes a tighter line on the exit. Michael Schumacher is alongside him. Side by side out of turn two. And Schumacher is through into the lead. Juan Montoya into second place. A great move, Martin.
It was. Montoya just took too long being defensive. You're only allowed to move across once, but he didn't need to stay to the right that long.
I enjoyed the fight, obviously, with him. It was a bit back and forward. I had a nice chance to battle a little bit, and finally got first position for us, which was ideal.
He's having a go, isn't he, Esteban Ocon? Fernando Alonso knew he was coming.
3 different chassis, 3 different engines. You won't get round there, son.
Oh, and you might lose a bit of front wing as well. But now he's right on Alonso's tail, isn't he? And surely with DRS, this is the chance for Esteban Ocon to get into the points. Hulkenberg is there as well. Ocon does manage to get into 10th place. Hulkenberg might snatch it off him, no. Ocon gets into turn one just ahead of the Renault. Fernando Alonso might just fight back here because Hulkenberg was definitely compromised by that attack on Esteban Ocon. And Alonso's going to go for it. Now the Force India stretches away and Hulkenberg manages to keep that 11th place ahead of Fernando Alonso. But that was absolutely brilliant.
Ocon managed not to lose too much there. He almost had to go round there to defend against Hulkenberg. Good driving, good clear-headed thinking there.
We can see Hill comes out of the pit lane, Villeneuve comes up, it's going to be very, very close into the first corner. And that Damon Hill takes the lead and stays ahead of Jacques Villeneuve. Well, you can't be much closer than that. And Villeneuve realises that now he's got to go for it because Damon Hill's tyres are not as warm as Villeneuve's are. There's not a lot of difference in it, and Villeneuve fights and retakes the lead. Fantastic! And off goes Villeneuve, and he gets on the course back in front of Hill, and he manages to block his teammate because that was Damon's opportunity. He wasn't able to take it, but now Hill can push very hard indeed, and he's trying to take him on the outside. He nearly goes off on the inside of the corner. What a sensational scrap! And Damon Hill senses his opportunity and goes for it. And Villeneuve cuts him off. Hill goes again. And this is it. They're showing the slow board to Villeneuve.
Jacques Villeneuve lets Damon Hill through. He concedes the lead. He knows that he's got a problem with the car.
The whole race itself was fun. It was a great battle with Damon.
Jack shows today that he's a racer, and we had a good race, and I think the crowd should have got something from that.
Lando Norris now coming down towards turn one. Daniel Ricciardo coming out. Well, the Williams getting Ricciardo's way. Almost going into the back. Alex Albon on Daniel Ricciardo, and Albon is now getting a little bit squeezed by Lance Stroll and the Aston Martin. There's 3 of them trying to go into turn 3 now. Ricciardo on the inside. Albon goes a long way around the outside. He's going to lose out to Lance Stroll, who really picked his moment well to get past the Williams, and there's Sebastian Vettel right behind Alex Albon waiting to pounce.
Senna is challenging Mansell, and now is the time for the Williams to try to get away. But this is the time when McLaren will be strongest, and Senna goes through. Senna leads, Mansell retakes it. Wow, already the Titans are fighting. Mansell with Senna tucked up behind him. Senna is giving Mansell no rest at all. The last Grand Prix in their present circumstances for both of them. Each regards the other as his main rival, and rightly so.
And there are the leaders, and Senna really trying with the back markers. And that's just what he was looking for. He got close enough, and we missed it, but Senna must have had a real go then. And there's still a car in front of them.
destined not to finish the Australian Grand Prix, and that's exactly the same situation for Ayrton Senna that he was in the previous year with his left wheel, and Mansell is furious!
Now Senna was trying to take advantage of the back marker situation. He tries to get inside Mansell, he loses the back of his car, and Nigel Mansell, absolutely the innocent party in that. What a pity that the race should finish in that way.